So let's preview the finals here. So, King of the Hill, you got to beat Paul Luna twice. That's a pretty powerful blanket statement here. I'm not going to ask you what do you have to do it, but what I think we have seen, Chris, is Paul Luna with a lead has been is dominant, right? He can get comfortable. We saw Paul Taylor do that a lot during that round where he had a lead, and for the most part, he was just within 10 feet, and that was that.
Taylor has been front-running all the day. We've said it before this tournament, the best player in the industry today, and he has proved it today. He'll take on Lance Harris, who has just been unconscious this weekend in both platforms, and should make for a great match. Paul Luna.
There's too many Pauls.
Yeah, too many Pauls.
It's all right. There's a lot of Pauls.
Too many Pauls, but Paul Luna, 2 matches to work with, can feel extremely confident.
It's been a long day for us, too.
It has been. Lance Harris, one of the tough outs in the history of Golden Tee. This won't be easy for him at all.
No, and I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying all this stuff. Lance ain't scared.
No, not at all.
It ain't nerves. It ain't anything. Lance is up for this and is here for it. And, oh, by the way, there's a big crowd that has gathered around to watch this as well. Paul Luna just chilling, just hanging out. Paul has been on this stage before. Paul has been close before. Glad this bucket is close to me.
Yes, sir.
Let me know if you need anything.
We're good. We're getting our notes here ready as we set this.
You only need 2 sheets right now.
Yeah, I got my 2 sheets right here. I've had my binder here with me all weekend. Very well prepared, man, for this World Championship as we size this bad boy up.
All right. And on, speaking of sizing it up, Paul Luna was the favorite, closes the favorite at 6-1. Lance Harris, 30-1. So, if you have a Lance Harris ticket.
I don't know how many that there are.
If you have a Lance Harris ticket, then I think ultimately you just need one, right? One at a time, first and foremost, and then you worry about the next match.
So we start with Luna here, 10 times a champion on our National Golden Tee Tour presented by Power Events. 235-99 is his record in the main bracket in the history of his tournament
Ridiculous.
play. 10 times a champion on the tour, second all-time behind Mark Stenmark, and second 5 times. He's been in the top 4 a lot, 26 times in the top 4 as well. And we got Lance Harris, 2019's Top Con Player of the Year. He's attended 20 events on tour, finished in the top 4 5 times, and could very, very easily double dip him. Lance Harris is a great player. This is what they're playing for.
They're playing for that. They're playing for some money, by the way. $30,000 for first place.
Incredible.
$30,000. And we're in Vegas, by the way. Did you get in some trouble? $30,000?
Oh, yeah, you can get a lot of trouble in this town with $30K.
All right, so great crowd. And there's still time to share and to like and to send this to everybody you know because it is finals time here in Vegas at the Westgate for the Golden Tee World Championship. We've made it.
We finally got here. It took us 2.5 years to get here, man.
I got to tweet this.
Took 2.5 years to get here. $55,000 into Calcutta. $180,000 prize pool we had for this, or $135,000.
Massive.
Just huge.
All
prize
told with mobile and everything. Make it as big as you want. You can do that, right?
No,
Nobody can correct you.
We're not paying out chump change for this stuff at all. These guys are playing for real shit, real stuff.
No. It's time. It's time. The mood is appropriate. So Paul Luna now, I would imagine Paul's been sitting, and he wants to get this thing going.
And he's standing up there right now, and Lance is just kind of putting him on ice for a little bit, probably taking a bathroom break, getting his coffee ready.
All right, hold on. I'm going to tweet this thing out, too.
As he will play for his second World Championship of the weekend.
That's wild when you say that. All right, so we are getting ready here. There's Paul.
Old school Astros shirt, and I wouldn't say that old school. I would say early 2000s old school Astros.
And there's Lance.
As Lance is getting up there, they're going to get a couple photos in here. Our top 2 playing for a world championship.
Lance is not wearing, were that no shoes or the web shoes?
The web shoes, yeah.
I thought he was in socks, which it wouldn't surprise me.
He loves those things. He
Yeah.
wears them all the time.
All right, I'm tweeting this out. So this is not exactly normal.
No.
Golden Tee
yeah,
tournament routine.
Yeah, they're. I mean, two guys that are under the Power Vending Network know each other quite well, or have been under the Power Vending Network, know each other well, and have had some matches together as well. Guys that know each other. Two very respected players in this community.
All right.
As we dim the lights and we get ready for World Championship play.
It has been tweeted. Now, these guys have been around a long time. Not that there's animosity or bad blood or any of that, but there's a genuine, appreciation, I think, between these two. And are they
We're going to play some Baja Ria.
You can hear the reaction.
The World Championship will go through Baja Ria.
So, okay, you mentioned it. I think if people watching this at home, you're thinking hole outs, right? That's what you're thinking for Baja?
Especially for a quality thumber like Lance Harris, yeah, we're thinking hole outs.
Now, I like it. I like the smiles. I think there's actually, right now, a bit of a looseness between these two. So much of this is in your playing partner, of course, and let's get through it. So, Lance Harris trying to do this thing again. Guaranteed 2 silver medals here.
I think he opened at 9 or 10 to 1, got worked down to 6 to 1 today. Over the last 5 or 6 days.
All right.
First hole drivable. Both will take eagle on this first hole. This could lead for a very high scoring round, depending on the other.
Very drivable. Yeah.
Gonna play high tee. Now, just because I know the numbers a little bit, if he wanted to go full blower 10.5 at 140, if it's a straight 180, he can get there. It goes 350. A little bit of wind hurting, that would have been money. And he's going to take the medium tee, and he's a little bit to the left, but flat putt.
Cutting it back in a little bit, yeah. The straight putts in a finals hit a little different, I would imagine.
Especially the longer the distance, Adam.
Yeah, it has. But again, Lance has been great there. So here we are, Baja Ria. Tell me a little bit more, too, about this course. You mentioned Scorer's Delight, but what holes should we be looking out for?
Well, just about many of the par threes can really set up to be scoreable. 17 has opportunities to challenge the players.
Saw it in the qualifier.
Yeah,
it's really challenging.
Yeah, very challenging look in the qualifier yesterday. But a lot of the par fours and par fives are very, very gettable for hole outs. So a scorer's delight, and I think a good course for Lance Harris to play Paul Luna on right now, a game that he knows that he can have a good opportunity to at least keep it tied for somebody as hot as Paul Luna has been. Oh my goodness!
No! Oh,
an inch away from an ultra shot.
Oh, no. There was my Drano. Oh. There was my Drano call.
Fireworks early in the match.
We've seen that a handful of times this weekend. I saw it, I believe, with Mouth earlier. Oh, gosh. Okay. Got to regroup here. So does Paul, by the way. Oh.
And you see that attacking the par threes is what you need to be doing in this match.
My goodness. Almost jarred it.
And here's Paul Luna. Just around the hole. So you see that at 93 miles an hour, no pullback with the palm. Typically, if he's going to hit a thumb shot, it needs to be 80 in the 80s on the shot meter. Anything higher than that, he'll hit with the palm.
Both these guys wearing headphones. Getting quieter in here now. Had that rush of excitement when we thought Paul might have hit the ultra shot, but didn't, and then it sort of quieted out after that.
Lance Harris had to exhale just a little bit right there. Oof. And now he's left himself a rough shot.
That is rough, obviously, where the pin is too, Chris. Not going to be able to get the spin.
No, and he'll end up playing probably a 4-wood from there, maybe even 3-wood.
That is interesting. So we'll see what he has. He'll go second here.
And just a small cut in. And
That's going to be fine.
he's got about a 5 wood. Maybe he could power a 6 wood if he wants to on the rough. So the spin's not going to be great. Long putt.
Yeah.
But it should be fine.
That should
Down
be
to
fine.
35 feet, well in his range, very comfortable.
Perfect.
Easy stuff. Quality players here, both deserving of a world championship.
Absolutely. That was, you know, those are those little moments, the little tweaks from the rough and everything that you don't plan for, that you adjust to. The wind was good for him there, though. Yeah. And
now,
this is pretty interesting.
Go. Who wants to take this on right now? It will take almost 400 yards if you want to let that hill, and Lance looks like he's going to take it on. No, he looks like he may lay back. 400 yards all the way there, and the danger that's right in front of that green is something you don't want to be a part of.
Now, I'm curious what Paul does here.
Paul, I want to say the shot is for him to lay up as well. I mean, if he gets behind one of those cactuses or bushes right there, then it could end this match.
He's sizing it up.
Seems like a long way to go, and that's the right play, Adam.
I agree. That's not a good look. And we saw it in the qualifier, rattling around in the mess down there.
And this is a hole out central look right here.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. You know, it's what club, because you got a couple of options.
Look at this, just a little.
Oh. Now, see what Paul picks here. Is he going to club up and try and really spin this thing back? Maybe try and land this and just have it trickle down? You think that might be the shot?
Yeah. No. This is definitely a spin kind of shot. I don't think him playing. Oh, no. Yeah, he's got spin.
Wow.
So
that's a
power back spin.
That's a power. Yeah, that's a big one. You surprised he didn't club up there?
I thought they would thumb that. They must have both thought that they couldn't, or it depends on what clubs are playing. But if Lance doesn't have a 7 iron and just has a 7 hybrid, then that would have been a tough thumb to bring all the way back.
All right.
8 under through 5. And another drivable par 4. That means this par just keeps going up. We're at about 30 to 31 right now.
Yeah. And this is, look at this. Maybe give this thing a run from way downtown here.
High tee, cannot hit this full board, so this is, 125 is about the right number.
Give it a run. That's, absolutely. Yeah. It's not the ideal, but man, oh man.
Probably does something similar.
Yeah, we saw Luna earlier, not from this far, but from deep.
Yeah. Now notice Paul Luna, and by the way, what a shot, going just left of the hole. Another guy playing 3 drivers in his bag, by the way.
Wow.
All right, 8.5, 9.5, 10.5, all at his disposal right now.
You can see why.
That was a beautiful 9.5 driver in. Tie match going to the 7th hole and the 11th playing of our Golden Tee World Championship.
I think Baja, as you mentioned, it has sort of lived up to expectations thus far. And I think in terms of scoring and opportunities, they are plentiful.
Yes, sir.
Here's another one.
Yeah. Let's see where this goes. This is
all right,
not his best effort. I don't think that was the best thump for him.
Everybody now, to kind of paint a picture here, everybody kind of sitting around the games, mostly empty. Oof. Good shot.
Paul's just a little bit closer than Lance right now when it comes to these shots.
Lance just making sure that he'll be able to putt through this, and he does. Again, everybody gathered around here and watching it on a stage that is otherwise empty outside of these two.
What a scene we've had here this weekend.
Man, too much fun.
Too much fun. Great competition.
Oh.
Our players have not disappointed this week, Adam.
No, not at all. The action, I think, particularly on the stream, has been superb. And also give a quick shout out while we're waiting here to Sean Gervais. That was an incredible finals win in the silver bracket for Sean. Just well done.
Winning the silver bracket is the best consolation you could have to this world championship for a
Absolutely.
guy that really believed he can come in here and win it.
Yeah, for sure, and he showed it. I mean,
And he'll walk out with what, 3,000 in his pocket for
Yes,
the winning the silver
yeah.
bracket. For a guy that's getting ready to move, that's pretty
not-
handy.
yeah, that may cover your movers.
Yeah.
All right, so
If he didn't win that, he'd have to pay Evan Gosson to help him move. Would have been
he'll
pretty.
charge more. All right, gonna give this a run. It looks
Yeah,
like.
I thought, yeah, that was going to be short the whole time.
Did you like? Yeah, so you didn't like bite there?
Well, if he was going to play a palm, then I liked it more, but he went right with the thumbs. That was going to be short.
All right, so now. Lance. Going to try and bend this thing in. Another kind of oldish school Golden Tee-like shot.
Offset look. All right, and this gives guys trouble sometimes. But the rock's not so much in the way. Playing kind of an angled 180.
Oh, what a line.
When I say angled 180, he brought back
Yep.
that back to the right a little bit, hit it forward to the left. When you say an angled 180, basically keeping your your 180 intact and just moving it.
Good distance. Pin high. All right. Guys just kind of going about their business, racking up GSPs.
Ho hum 15 unders.
Kind of power this one down there, huh?
Yeah, 8.5 gets over all that. Anybody playing at home that has concerns that the 8.5 doesn't get over, no, this is going to be fine. Wind at your back. If the wind was in your face, these guys would be playing the shot a lot differently.
You can get pretty close on this. Now, again, because of the downslope of the green, you're going to have to land it on top of it to spin it back.
For sure. Or, no, I mean, honestly, he's at an angle where he could play
Far enough out there?
Yeah, he could play a bite shot in there if he wanted to.
Kind of let it roll down. Interesting. Yeah, this would be interesting.
Great angle right here. Fantastic angle right now.
And you could see in his facial expression, he's kind of mixed on what he wants to do.
Yeah, it's either
Power that.
power that, or I mean, the back spinning that 8-wood's not going to get in the hole.
Yeah, this is the shot you called for.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Great
the shot too.
Just consistent Golden Tee play.
Just missed his line slightly. That is the shot, and that's going to be the shot here as well. All right, we could be less
Just a little less of the hole.
than 9 holes from crowning a new Golden Tee World Champion. We will see. Lance Harris hopes that is not the case. Paul Luna is like, yeah, I'm good with that.
His best friend Mark Stenmark in the crowd today. I mean, ready for possibly Paul Luna to join that fraternity that Mark's in.
He knows a little bit about celebrating a world championship.
And, I mean, there's going to be a big celebratory dinner happening in Houston, Texas.
Yes.
If Paul Luna can pull this off. There's going to be a great yoga session if Lance Harris can pull this off.
Absolutely emphatic session.
And how about
Oh,
this? Hole
emphatic
and one!
session. Emphatic.
Benjamin takes one on Luna.
Wow. Emphatic yoga session. He's going to hate me by the end of this weekend, but you said that. He already hates me. It's fine.
How about another one? Oh, just a little short.
Wow.
Advantage, Benjamins.
Okay, so look, he's got to take him down twice. That's the situation. He's at least in a position to potentially take him down once, or at least he's got a one-stroke lead.
Funny enough, the guy that used to play as Luna in Golden Tee Mobile is playing Luna.
That's a good point. It's confused some folks, including me for a little while.
Went a long time not knowing who the guy was. I guess Talo. It wasn't that.
Yeah.
This is a very attackable look right here, Adam. Look at all that green to work with.
Yes.
Oh no, this is green light. Thumb shot. Oh, wow. Very aggressive.
That was very aggressive.
I don't know. I mean, this would have to be a really soft thumb.
I think this is smart.
It's
Just got a lead.
Yeah, a little bit. Look at this cut. Good shot.
That was a much. That's a safer shot. I don't think he hits that shot, at least that way, if last hole didn't happen. But it did happen.
Well, because the other option was the thumb,
Chip.
which may have brought a chip into play. So that was a more it was a safer shot because he needed for it to be a safer shot.
Design a hole time.
One of the last looks. We're closing the chapter of Golden Tee here. I mean, this is this platform of Golden Tee Live from 2005 up until now, and we're getting ready to kind of bid it farewell as we go into this new
Best
world of
believe
Golden Tee.
design a hole is going to live, though.
Oh, no, design a hole is going to be around.
I've been having a lot of design a hole conversations today.
Oh, how about Lance Harris?
I want to see some ultra shot. We were deprived one earlier. This is not a bad look either.
No, I mean, it depends on how he wants to play this. The backspin shouldn't, as long as he doesn't hit it too hard, and he thumbed it, so.
Sit. Oof.
I wasn't going to go in the water.
You know, for the untrained eye, and this is most certainly that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, can he hang on to the one-shot lead? It's an interesting look here. That's a pretty snug pin on that. Lance Harris.
Lance Harris finishing runner-up. I'm sorry, he hasn't finished runner-up yet. He's in the finals.
You
of
could have just
both.
kept rolling with it. He was a runner-up, not recently.
Well, no, I mean, he's not a runner-up yet. In this
No,
one.
no. But you could have pivoted.
Yeah.
Said yes.
But
I
he
meant to
goes
say
like
he's
I
a
said,
runner-up at
fir-
mobile. But
First guy ever to be in the finals of both Golden Tee platforms of mobile and Golden Tee Arcade.
When you consider how much talent is here for both of those things, it's pretty amazing, man.
Well-versed man he is.
30-1. If you're holding the sportsbook ticket, hang on.
And a great shot from Luna.
Oh, wow.
Excellent shot from
Wow,
Luna.
yeah. I think that got closer originally than we all thought.
Yeah. And Luna has to know his opportunities are not great. Switching up the music on his phone a little bit.
The good news, this is long. This is very long.
Mm-hmm.
Not much you could do with this, right? Just find a distance and an
500
angle you like.
508 yards, you're not getting close to that green. It's all about the angle that you want to come into it. Don't get yourself in trouble. This fairway does leak off to both sides. Doing what he wanted.
You got some shot options here, by the way.
Yeah, he could play. I mean, this looks like a thumb bite with the 4-wood for him. He may play a cut into it, which is what he's going to do.
Just bring it in a little bit.
So got a variety of shots he can play, and that's a little bit wayward, but it's going to be all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Wayward was not the right word there, but
Yeah, he overcut it a little bit, but not by much. It's all right.
Luna going with a shot that he knows he has to try to start holing out.
That was a little wayward. Again, by his standards, wayward. Now, you're running out of holes here.
Yeah. Knows he has, I mean, like I said, there's a cushion for him, but, I mean, he's played clean. I mean, let's not pretend like he's playing nervous. He's just
No.
playing to what he needs to be doing. Just got to get it in the hole.
You still have 17. You still have 18. Both those could,
And, Adam, this is an action look right here.
Yeah.
This is an action look. Okay, they'll have the wind in their face going into this green. Both have potential to knock this close.
You're right. The wind in your face here. And you got the pin back just a smidge. All right, so who's up first? Lance it is. How aggressive does he want to be? That seems like the shot.
It looks like it. I could see a thumb shot happening from right here, and that's what it looks like it's going to go. Going towards the right. Let the green do the work.
Nice shot.
Cozy shot.
Very nice.
Paul Luna could be super aggressive here if he wants to. If he misses, it leaves him a chip, then he's already down in the match, so he could.
Oof. All right, so it's going to be one shot between the two of them.
So we are here in grand finals going into the 17th hole of Bahia, a hole-out advantage for Lance Harris. Paul Anthony Luna.
What do you think of this look?
Can get dicey from time to time if you're not careful with it. Right now, looking to play that 7 hybrid, so it's going to have some release to it. If he's going to play the release, make sure you get it far enough out there because it's going to roll back. And that's a great shot. It's a great shot.
Uphill putt.
Now he'll take a look at a 5 hybrid. He has a 6 iron in his bag, similar to the same distance as the 7 hybrid. Depends on how he wants to play it. It will create more bounce on the green because it's not a hybrid. So if he hits it out there with no spin, he needs enough mustard on it. Now he's got roll on it.
You like that?
We'll see. Low T helps it, but no, that's going to head towards the water.
Okay. All right. So
I recant that. I didn't like it at all. Now
that's right. You're waiting. Well, you can't really say mid-shot like, nope, it's bad. And then it goes in the hole. That's not good.
It was a questionable shot there. I mean, when you're hitting roll into wind in your face and you've got the green heading towards the water, all that momentum with roll heads right towards the water.
All right. So I've been saying it all day, Gino. Like a 2-shot lead is where it starts to swing. A 3-shot lead is what you look for.
The 3-shot lead is the most comfortable feeling in Golden Tee tournament play.
Absolutely. And this is a comfortable look, by the way, if you're Lance. Just kind of push this thing off the right, let it come back. And
have an easy putt to take one of the double dip.
So we are going to finals. This is it. This is it. Okay. All right, you hear the response.
Yeah.
A lot of love for both these guys in this room.
Quick bathroom break for Paul Luna. I think there's also going to be some economics talk right before the match. So
Yes, I think you're right. Holy cow.
What?
All right, so you didn't like the shot on 17.
I mean, he was going for the make, so I understood
Yeah.
it. I understood it. It was a lot. It brought a lot more risk into play. But that being said, he's down 1 against a great player on a very, very novice course. So
now he's, has a chance to win. This is it. This is the last game that will be played here. It doesn't matter the outcome, whether we get more than 18 holes. And that seems like a theme in the World Championship, not this just this year. But the last time we did this, of course, it was the theme with Mark Stenmark and Jared Decker. What now? Baja, you were a little, shot maker's delight. We got some of that.
yeah.
What do you want to see? I know you don't control this, but what course you want to see?
Yeah, well, as I said before, Tropical is the best swing course maybe in the history of Golden Tee match play, just to be honest with you. There's a lot of swing holes happening there. I think the crowd would love a round like that. Some Forest Knoll wouldn't be terrible. Lots of swing holes there from 15 to 18 can offer some variances. Haven't seen a lot of Monte Ceballos today.
Yeah, agree.
And that could a high-scoring course and the wind comes a little bit more into play for those guys. So just no more Baja. We had a good one right there. We can go with a different course. I'd be happy with it.
All right, so $30,000 is the top prize here for our number 1 finisher. Paul Luna has been close before. You mentioned close friends with Mark Stenmark, a guy who's been in this position. This is it. It really does all come down to this.
The peak of our game. The highest honor in our game, the World Championship of Golden Tee. One of these two in the next 18 holes or more will walk away as a 2022 Golden Tee World Champion.
Lance Harris, what a story.
Incredible.
What a story.
What a story.
I will say this. I think Paul Luna, I'm not going to go out on a limb. I think he is arguably right now the best player on the planet. I think Lance Harris might be the coolest guy in the room. How do those things align?
Not afraid of the moment.
We're going to find out. And the guy's been doing it all. It helps, I guess, too, when you've been like under the gun since, Thursday when he had to qualify for the Mobile Worlds? The guy's been under pressure for 4 straight days.
And he is well tuned in both platforms right now. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, even he didn't have a spot in the Golden Tee Mobile World Championship before we got here, and he was already the favorite because there was 3 spots open for the last chance. Finished second, maybe a little bit of disappointment for him, but then the rebound right here. It's a profitable weekend for that guy.
I see Paul Luna coming back into the room, walking through, looks very cool, looks very comfortable with things now. And look, he's right where he wants to be, quite honestly. You win King of the Hill so you can give a match if you have to. Okay, there goes the mulligan,
Yeah.
right? Now he's taking the stage again. We're going to get ourselves sized up here.
He's getting buckled down, and he's going to have to play some sharp golden tee to take down Lance Harris. Lance has got momentum right now.
He really does. Lance has got momentum, and I think the tone changes a little bit here because Lance, it was house money, and now Paul said, if I drop this one, no big deal.
Yeah.
Well, he dropped it, and
Paul Luna's team over there making sure he is well refreshed right now.
oh yes, getting handed a
As we're
nice
getting
cold refreshment here.
name number 17 to be etched on the Hodgson Zelensky Trophy.
Oh yes,
this
that
weekend.
thing has been some places and seen some history. I'm just going to see a little bit more of it here.
Mm-hmm.
What an epic!
Thank God y'all never
weekend.
gave me that trophy, because that thing would have been just worn out after I got done with
Well,
it.
it's pretty worn out now, so I don't think you're the only one, frankly, that was in that position to do so.
What a great world championship. Just, I think, a banner year for our world championship. The competition, our
unbelievable.
players did not disappoint this weekend.
Unbelievable.
I hope people are sitting at home encouraged to make sure they get out to Las Vegas next year if we're coming back at them.
We're gonna, that's a great question. We're gonna figure that out. I'll tell you this, Las Vegas has always been a great host to us. This place, Westgate, has been a great host to us, and this thing is a long time in the making. I'm just excited that it has lived up to it.
Yeah.
I want to give a lot of credit behind the scenes. You and I are talking about this stuff, but the group behind the scenes, whether it's the camera work, the lighting, getting all the matches so you could see all the different play and all the different. It's been unbelievable. I can't tell you how many text messages I've gotten from people that are just thrilled that have been along this ride. It's been a pleasure. So thank you to everybody that has made this possible because it's been fun.
It's coming up on 11:30 on the East Coast. Thank you for staying up with us here for the 2022 Golden Tee World Championship as we are one match away from crowning our next world champion.
Thought about a bathroom break, by the way. Thought about it, but it's too late now.
No. We're
It's
ready to
in,
go.
And
Let me get you a bottle, sir.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it work. Lance looks very loose.
James Hickey writes, expand the field to 600 so I can make it. That's great. We get as big as we're getting. I don't know. Our world championship may look like it one day.
That's awesome. All right, so in we go once again. Is that?
All right, we're spinning it. We're spinning it. What does we land on? And some more Once.
Okay.
Make sure they agree on it. It looks like they're going to agree on it. We're going to play Once Cocos.
All right, so we've seen a little bit of Once here over the last couple hours. Walk me through again for anybody just kind of catching it. What do we expect to see here?
Well, parking range from 26 to 28 under on this course. Offers a lot of attackable looks, but also offers some challenging looks. About 3 holes that are real swing holes, especially the one early. I would love to see an action look on that 4th hole where that par 4. Everything's been kind of easy today. I'd like to see something that really challenges them. And then 17, the 2-tier green. 18 has gotten wet a few times today.
Yes.
So lots of opportunities to swing this match and a lot of opportunities for these guys to attack.
All right, so this is it, my friend. Cheers. One last time.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, brother.
Took us 2.5 years to get here, man.
It's worth the wait right now. These guys don't have to wait much longer to figure out what's going to happen here. So Lance will be first to go. You've got a longer look, 418 yards. You got the pin up front. Does the pin up front change the strategy a bit? Obviously, you need to be on some fairway, I'd imagine, spin this thing back.
Well, I think the number they look at is 418. All right, 418 is the number right now that they see that that's almost drivable. Can I get myself into a range where I can hold it out? And he's going to hit it up there and give himself a sand wedge look.
Yeah,
so notice he hit 9.5 there. I don't know if he's playing an 8.5. I didn't see if he has it or not, but he played it in a 9.5. The goal, get himself within a spinnable sand wedge distance, maybe in a gap wedge.
All right.
And Luna basically doing the same thing.
Trying to get a little bit of a better angle, I guess, with the wind.
Yep, and this is very attackable. First
this
hole,
thing's gonna
flat
rip.
green
This is
with a
gonna
little bit of
rip.
cut on it. Oh,
Man,
a little too much.
Lance here could take a one-stroke advantage and strike first.
And that's on a great line.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Thing ripped.
Super spin sand wedge, popular amongst players. Playing super spin wedges around greens, really helpful to your game.
Big deep breath for Lance there. Kind of a tense moment, hole one here. All of a sudden, okay, no blood, and on to number 2. And I think you're going to get another good opportunity here for a hole out. Pin is back, little wind. I'm going to call it. I think one of these guys is going to hole out.
That's not a bold prediction there, Adam, but
I do. Well, you know, it's interesting because we saw Lance. Luna's been close, and all day it's been right around it. We kind of just, there's some anxiousness waiting to see what we're going to get.
just a great shot.
Safe with bite?
A little bit. Didn't have a club higher for that to really be able to attack, so that was
Just
kind of the
left
stock he
of
was
it.
short with,
Yeah.
or stuck with. So kind of wants that. When you have that 7 hybrid, you know, you kind of want your thumbs out for that one. You're hitting a soft shot with it. Such a beautiful club. You're sitting at home. If you want to replace your 6-iron with a 7 hybrid, it's never a bad idea. I don't care what any of these guys will tell you.
Yeah, you can go build a bag right now. Just saying. Just saying.
Go download Golden
There
Tee
you go.
Caddy.
You keep saying this, so I don't have to.
Yeah, go download Golden Tee Caddy. PGA Golden Tee Caddy.
All of them.
Yeah.
Build all sorts of bags. All right, spin this back. Can you get it back up?
Yeah, not quite, but a great shot.
Been waiting for that Paul Luna moment. Just waiting for it. It's in there somewhere, I
Yeah.
think. Just waiting to see.
It's unfortunate. Clean Golden Tee has not worked so far for him.
No. Paul Luna moment.
Hasn't dropped a shot in 20 holes, 21 holes.
It's true. That's how good
I don't know
it
if
is.
I haven't looked at his scores today, but I don't know if he's dropped a shot today.
It's a great point. All right. What do you think of this look?
This is a very attackable look, a very straight-on look. A high T5 wood is on the table for him.
Okay, it's fine. See how aggressive you want to get with this line.
Yes, sir. And hits a medium tee. Another way you can play the hole.
Yep. Similar outcome. What do you think of this one?
Well, I mean, they're both hitting out to the rough here on the left side of the fairway. Nobody ever attacks this fairway. It's just not a place to play from. You're looking for this opening right here to have a heavy rough shot into the green. Probably some kind of thumb. Most guys prefer not to play a pullback when it comes to those rough shots.
Yep. All right.
And this is very attackable, Adam. Depends on what he wants to do.
Get a little spin out of that.
So, excellent.
man.
He's so compact with his
I
movements.
know, yeah.
Everything is just in his bubble. If we had to play Golden Tee in a bubble where we're all crowded, he would excel greatly.
Oh man,
And
these
another
guys just
great
got it
shot.
Surrounded, yeah.
Yeah, still close to about 100 people here.
A little nervous energy in the room, I think.
Yeah, looking forward to our next Golden Tee World Champion.
All right, so this looks like a pretty good look too here. You've got It's back. You can let this thing roll out. You can use the slope of the two-tier green, I would imagine, too.
Yeah, a lot of different ways to play this hole, Adam. This is on a great line. This is on a fantastic line, just a little high of the hole. Kudos to you guys bringing on the tracer. It helps me so much.
It does, yeah. Me too.
Another great line as well.
Oh, look at that.
Almost identical.
Yep. The guy's just going shot for shot right now. 8 under after 6. Looks like a pretty good look here, too.
Yeah, this is a very, very attackable look.
Bringing it a little left to right.
Looks like he's got 10.5 on the order right now.
Okay. Little work.
Honestly, a win right here puts Lance Harris right into that Hall of Fame conversation.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Former Top Gun Player of the Year. Only a few guys have won a World Championship and a Top Gun Player of the Year. Paul Luna is not one of them. Never won a Top Gun Player of the Year.
There's Lance again.
That tournament gets a little late on a Sunday night for Paul Luna.
Yeah, it does. That's you talk about endurance.
Yeah.
Oh, man, a lot of pins in the back of the greens here, which is good for all of us because you can watch these balls just release down. It's a matter of time before one of these guys does it.
Yeah, another great line.
It's a matter of time.
This looks like it right now.
It does. It does. And he got to see it once.
Wind going to the left, green going to the right. What he wants.
Once, and it just died a little bit.
Excellent. He's just played clean golden tee. That's all he's done.
Yep. What do you think of this? This is a little bit different. We've seen outwinds the last couple of times we've seen this hole.
Yeah, they're going to both play 10.5, so right over this and get themselves some kind of wood into this green. And it looks like something they can actually create some spin towards to maybe get into the hole. A little tucked on the left side.
All right. Both in good position.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good line.
Great
good shot. Good shot there.
Yeah.
I'm watching your body language, by the way.
Just keeping it clean. We're antsy right now, brother.
I am antsy, too. Whole room, I think, is a little bit antsy.
Yeah, no, this is, we're in prestigious territory here, Adam.
All right. Things get interesting here, it
Yeah,
looks like.
very interesting. And this is a tough shot. And I think Josh McDaniel, I have to credit him. This is the same setup that Brendan Robinson lost to Taylor on.
And Taylor made this look like it was cake. Nothing. Absolutely.
Went right through.
Went
right through the trees, and I noticed the zero hybrid, Adam. All right, this is meant to curve hard.
Yep.
The reason why he keeps this in his bag to make sure he can shoot hard to the left.
It's got to really shoot hard if he's going to do it, although now he's looking.
Yeah, and that's the shot Paul Taylor played right here. It was through the trees. Brandon went around to the right side. He ended up getting caught.
Yes, he did. Barely.
Low T, zero hybrid. I'm curious. Don't see this played often. Wow, whoa, momentum and into the water.
Interesting. Interesting. All right. What are your thoughts?
Shaking
your head.
Unforced error, unnecessary. I mean, that was
even
just a
Lance was
huge hook. He knows he doesn't need to play that shot.
All right, now.
And now Paul just barely
shot.
clearing that rock.
All right, so these are big here, both these.
That just calmed his nerves just a little bit more for him
Yep.
to miss this. Hasn't dropped a shot, played clean all day. Oh, just high.
So you can
Make-
two-stroke lead potentially here.
Yeah, if he can make it, and he
Oh,
does.
he does. Wow. All right, so two-stroke lead, two-stroke swing. That magic number we've been talking about.
Paul Luna 8 holes away from a Golden Tee World Championship.
Now, Paul has done an unbelievable job playing with the lead all day. And he gets to do it again for the first time in a while.
Oh,
Yes,
that was
and-
fantastic.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
We all thought that was a chip for the entirety of that shot. I thought it was a chip. Great shot. Plays with a 4-wood.
How aggressive are you right now if you're Lance? You got some holes to play with. You're not going to, right now is not the moment where it's all or nothing, but you're going up against Luna. This is, your aggression's probably not going to change too much on a shot like this if you're Lance Harris.
No, I mean, he would play this shot anyway he would normally play. This is the ones that he knows he needs to get, although this is a great line.
That was a great shot.
Opportunity for Lance Harris to get back one.
Still 2 strokes. Keep it within 2.
Is he going to play a thumb, or is he? Yeah, he looks like he's getting the thumbs ready. Sends it out. And this has an opportunity right here.
Yes!
In the hole!
Yes!
Bandamus with a hole-in-one.
Wow. Drops 2.
My goodness.
Gains 1. Holy cow.
The dynamic of this match has just changed.
This dude is a zombie. Wow. Okay. And it is now
Oh, no.
very quiet in here.
No.
And then you hear a kind of a sigh go throughout the room here because he's left it in the rough.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, so
Wow. I don't know what he's going to do with this shot, Adam. He's going to have to play a power shot of 3, probably 3, 4, 5 wood somewhere in there. He can't hit a 10.5 here. That's going to clip the right.
all right, so I see this and well, let's see.
Yeah, he did exactly what he's supposed to. Let this. Oh no, it's a little short.
All right, so he's got a pup, and he's got a meaty one.
Only 133 on that shot meter. That needed to be a lot harder.
All right, so Luna. Oof, okay, that was.
Got away with one
Well,
there.
yeah, he did, but that's going to be fine.
And this putt looks like 150 feet right now to keep himself in the match.
Get the trackball worked out.
Oh, low.
So he gets it down to 1 with the ace and now back up to 2. And that is a critical. It was the tee shot, right? That's
Yeah,
what you're going
that's
to
where it
position
started.
it on.
That's where it started at.
That's what put him in the putt situation there. And also not even going to mess around, just hit it right out. Yep. You're shaking your head still.
That was an unforced error. Hitting it in the rough right there was not necessary.
You could hear it in the room too. Everybody kind of knew exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah.
That the next 2 shots probably got a lot harder. But look at him.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now this is a shot that if you're Luna, you say, hey, I can turn 2 into 3 here pretty fast.
And just by the hole.
Yeah. We are running out of holes, we think. So we've got
Paul Luna, 4 holes away from a Golden Tee World Championship.
they're still talking and laughing, which is cool to see in a stakes to match these kind of stakes. Paul just going to park it out there right in the middle. All right, so now if you're Lance, you've got 17, you've got 18. This is a decent look to take a run at it, I guess. It's not like you have to be overly aggressive here.
No, he could
the
play
shot.
short of the hole and let the roll do the work. Wind's at his back. Now this was a little off.
Oh, that really came back, actually. That was a good line. Paul here can just kind of put this within 10 feet. And
Yeah, just play his normal safe shot. A little bit of release there, so this could be really good.
More than 10 feet. Shotties.
And that proves how comfortable he is right now.
Yeah.
That shot right there.
You're right. Just enough aggression on the end of that. 3 holes, 2 shots. Not a bad look.
No, not at all. And sends it out. This could be pretty.
Oh
my goodness.
Did you see that dueling? Oh my goodnesses. Not planned by us. Thought you might go down there again.
Oh, Lord. That could have ended that match right now.
Wow, that was pretty. All right, so Lance is going to have to, you would think, get one back on this hole, correct?
Absolutely.
So if you're down 3, 2, I mean, really, I guess 2 going into 18. No, he's still within striking distance there. But yeah, you'd love to get one here as well.
Not a hard shot for him.
No.
Just playing it
Very
safe.
nice, very smart.
Bite, let the green do the work. Staring 1 hole away from a Golden Tee World Championship.
It's been a long road for Paul Luna. Even this, nothing has been easy. Taking to the brink here in the finals. Dropped his first match to Lance.
Go a long way if you can get a hole in one, but this is getting dangerous, and
Oh,
this
boy.
could end the
Oh,
World
boy.
Championship. Oh,
Oh boy, gotta have this.
3 strokes, going to 18.
Mr. Longino.
This has got to be the most comfortable feeling in the world. 13 years in the making.
That is a big miss. 2 shot, the deficit here. What do you think of this look? What Paul thinks, he's just stepping up there and hitting it. And there it is. You hear the applause. You hear the applause.
Well deserved.
And you see the emotion on him in the back.
He knows it's about to happen.
As long as he didn't get wet.
Houston, you've waited long enough. Here it comes.
Wow.
Your 2022 Golden Tee World Champion,
To seal the deal,
Paul Luna.
Paul Luna
He's done it.
has done it. The hug, the embrace,
H-Town.
the confetti.
As the confetti comes,
Yes.
Paul Luna wins the Golden Tee World Championship.
Look at this. He's taking selfies. What a moment for Paul.
Been a long time coming. Had the best 2021 of any player on tour. Brings it to Vegas to win the Golden Tee World Championship. What a great day for him.
Paul Luna now going to get a hug from Mark Stenmark. And this, if you follow Golden Tee, is a really cool moment. As those two are embracing. And that's a moment.
Very much
Mark
a moment.
Stenmark has been there. Mark Stenmark really brought him into this community, taught him what he knew. Paul then took it and ran with it and ran with it. We were kind of saying, when's it going to be? And, man, he drops the first match. Is that going to be it? It's a little dicey at there at times, but he hangs tough.
I mean,
and
if you want to call it dicey, like I said, I'd love to look at his scores. I don't know if he dropped a shot today. Everything has been consistent. Everything has been clean for him today and was able to get the job done. Onse was a good round for him. And our 7th Golden Tee World Champion.
let's talk for a minute about Lance.
Yeah.
That's his second place finish of the weekend. Golden T-Mobile, now the arcade side. What a monster. What a monster, man. I mean, that is unbelievable. Top two finishes in a matter of days.
Golden Tee Mobile may have been expected just a little bit for
Yeah,
him.
true.
I mean, he was looking to be one of the favorites. He'd been one of the best playing. This wasn't expected for him. I think you could ask this. He knows he can do it. He knows he can play with the best in the world. But it may sting a little bit right now.
Yeah.
But he'll think about this here in a week or two and say, I probably had the best weekend I could have.
A lot of people made money on this. 6-1, the favorite. So a day that started with upsets, one after the next. Our seeds dropping like flies. Evan Gossett, Andy Haas, Joe Massara. Pretty
Upsets.
shocking start to the tournament. We talked about it, the theme. My God, it's going to get wild. Where we end up is the #1 favorite in terms of odds takes this thing.
Best player in the world today, and he proved it today.
Best player in the world today. I would say that would be an argument coming into this that people would have. Right now, that's not one you're going to make. You're pretty comfortable saying that?
I don't think it was an argument we would have made before the tournament. Now it's an argument that's in cement. You can't argue against. Paul Luna is the best player in the world today, no doubt.
I got to say here is the emotions start to kick in behind us. The beers are flowing. There'll probably be shots in all of our future.
Of course.
Not golf shots. Well, there'll be some of those too. What a weekend.
Incredible.
What a weekend.
A banner year for our World Championship.
What a weekend. All right, so a couple of thanks first and foremost before we sign off. Thank you first and foremost.
This has been
fantastic.
Honestly,
Fantastic.
before we get off here, everybody that's texted me and everybody that's messaged me and just enjoyed the podcast, Gino's Golden Tee podcast. We have so much to unpack with this World Championship.
Plug.
A lot going on. Everybody that's messaged me and everybody that's been wonderful to me. This has been nothing but a labor of love, and I've enjoyed nothing. I hope to get to do this with you again, sir.
Of course, we are going to do it. I want to thank you. I want to thank Chad Schrump. I want to thank Kevin Lindsay. Everybody that's shuffled through. This is hard work. You make it look easy, but it's hard to do this. I want to thank everybody behind the camera working their tails off this week. Everybody at the Westgate kicking butt. All the players, wives, girlfriends, friends. You waited a long time for this. It means a great deal to us that we can bring it to you. So we're going to go celebrate. I got to pee. Most importantly, we thank you from Golden Tee, signing off for the Golden Tee World Championship. Cheers, everybody.